Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we explore truths that bring light and freedom to our everyday lives. Today, we're tackling two of the Bible's most profound and often misunderstood books, Daniel and Revelation. Many people shy away from these books, seeing them as complex, scary, or just too confusing. But what if I told you that a deeper look into these ancient prophecies isn't meant to stir fear, but rather to set you truly free? Let's start by considering why these books even exist. They aren't just historical accounts or cryptic puzzles. They are God's message to humanity, revealing His ultimate plan and sovereignty over all time. When we approach Daniel and Revelation, we're not just looking for predictions. We're looking for understanding that builds faith and brings peace. Take the book of Daniel, for instance. Set in a time of exile, Daniel and his friends faced immense pressure to compromise their faith. Yet, through visions and divine interpretations, Daniel saw the rise and fall of empires, all orchestrated by God. This wasn't to frighten him, but to assure him and us that no earthly power can ultimately thwart God's will. Understanding that God is in control, even when the world seems chaotic, offers tremendous freedom from anxiety about the future. It frees us to live faithfully, knowing our ultimate hope is secure. Then we come to the book of Revelation. Often associated with doom and gloom, Revelation is actually a book of ultimate hope. It's the grand finale revealing the triumph of Christ, the defeat of evil, and the establishment of God's eternal kingdom. It's a vision of victory, not of despair. When we see Jesus as the central figure, the Lamb who was slain and who conquers, we're freed from the fear of the unknown. We're shown that despite present struggles, God has the final word, and His people will ultimately dwell with Him in glory. Let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk more about how practically this understanding can set you free in your daily life. Welcome back. So, how exactly does diving into Daniel and Revelation set us free? Firstly, it liberates us from ignorance. When we understand God's historical plan and His ultimate destination for humanity, we're no longer tossed about by every new headline or political shift. We see the bigger picture. Secondly, it frees us from fear. Fear of what's coming, fear of suffering, fear of the future. Both books, in their own ways, assure us that God is sovereign. He knows the end from the beginning. This deep assurance brings a profound peace that transcends circumstances. It allows us to live with courage and conviction, knowing that our God reigns. Finally, it sets us free to live with purpose. When we grasp the eternal weight of what Daniel and Revelation reveal, it reorients our priorities. We are called to be faithful witnesses, to live lives that reflect the coming kingdom, and to share the hope that we have found. This isn't just about escaping something. It's about embracing a liberated life in Christ, right here, right now. So, don't let the complexity of these books deter you. Approach them with an open heart and a desire to understand God's liberating truth. You'll find not fear, but profound freedom. Thank you for joining me on the Deep Dive today. If this episode resonated with you, please consider leaving us a review and subscribing so you don't miss future episodes. We'll be back next time with another topic to help you live a life of freedom and purpose. If you want to learn more about these two books, go to the website Bible School, com/en/1794. Until then, stay well, my friend.